Episode 8, The Bishop Gets a Letter. Starring Robertson Hare, William Mervyn, Derek Nimmo, and this week's special guest, James Hayter as the perpetual curate of Stagmarsh. It's a Saturday afternoon in the close of St. Ogg's Cathedral. In the front garden of the deanery, the dean is clipping his yew tree into the shape of a bird. The archdeacon in his car drives a little faster than he should, narrowly missing a verger into the gateway of the bishop's palace.
I'll just see who it is, my lord. Oh, good afternoon, Archdeacon. Do come in.
Thank you, Newt. My word, isn't it a beautiful afternoon?
Is it? Let me look. Oh, yes. Here it is.
Don't tell me you've been in all day.
Yes, I'm afraid so. The bishop and I have been working.
But it's Saturday afternoon. Everybody's out. The men are out with their wives. The lads are out with their sweethearts. Why, even the dean is out with his bird.
Really? Well, I thought Mrs. Ducrichley was in Scotland for Highland Games.
So she is. He wouldn't dare interfere with that bird if she was at home.
Archdeacon, you're surely not forgetting that when his wife's away, the dean is in the habit of interfering with the bird.
He certainly is. Though he has to watch out. The gardener doesn't catch him.
The gardener?
Yes, you see. He likes to take care of that bird himself.
Archdeacon, I think you'd better come with me into the study and tell the bishop at once.
Oh, well, if you insist.
Oh, I do. My lord?
Yes?
Oh,
Hello, Henry.
Afternoon, Bishop.
My lord?
Yes, Newt, what is it?
Well, the Archdeacon has got something dreadful to tell you.
Oh, gracious, what is it, Henry?
I've no idea.
Well, Archdeacon, you can't go back on it like that. You must tell the bishop what you've just told me.
Oh, that?
Yes, that, Archdeacon.
Well, if you insist, Newt, the dean's clipping his yew tree again.
He's not. Oh, he never did know when to leave well alone. But, Newt, I thought you said it was something dreadful.
Yes, so did I.
It is not as funny as all that, Newt.
Oh, I'm nothing, my lord. I'm so sorry. No, nothing. It's just that I thought that the Archdeacon meant whether the dean was, you know, well, the dean was
what, Newt?
May I sit down, please, my lord?
Really, Newt, you know, I wonder sometimes if you're quite right in the head.
Yes, my lord, yes.
And don't keep saying yes like that.
No, of course.
Now,
thank you very much, my lord.
Henry, what can I do for you?
I've come to bring you this letter, Bishop. It was wrongly delivered to me.
Oh, right. See what it is.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Archdeacon. So it's a letter, my lord.
I can see that. Will you please open it and see what it is?
Very good, my lord. Yes.
Henry, will you stay to supper?
Oh, well, Bishop, may I? I had a very small lunch.
Oh, of course you can.
Oh, I so enjoy supper here. What was it we had last time? Oh, yes, lamb chopped with mashed potatoes, followed by apple pie and cream.
Yes. Well, I'm afraid it's Mrs. Loosemore's night off.
Oh, is it? Still, I expect she's left something cold.
No, Archdeacon, we have rather a special supper on Saturday. Don't we, my lord?
Special? In what way particularly?
Newt cooks it.
Oh, no. I mean, Newt. Oh, yes, does he?
Oh, yes, on the gas ring now, Archdeacon. I make scrambled egg with tomato sauce and cocoa. Oh, it's great. You'll absolutely love it, Archdeacon.
Oh, well,
I doubt it, Henry. But it'll make a change. What's the letter about?
Well, it's from the Archbishop, my lord. Ooh, he wants you to go to a meeting in London on Monday.
What for?
Discuss ways of raising money for clergy income.
Oh, that old problem.
Yes. He said if you have any cases of hardship in your diocese, will you please go on with all the facts and figures?
Cases of hardship in my diocese?
Yes, Lord, shall I go and say?
Newt, how long have you been here?
3 years, my lord.
Is that all? It seems much longer.
Well, I arrived on Innocents' Day, my lord.
Yes, of course. Well, that was just after Christmas. I'm afraid you arrived too late.
Yes, we finished the turkey.
Henry, I am not talking about food.
Sorry, Bishop. It was on my mind.
Yes. I don't know what you think of us here at St. Ogg's, Newt. I mean, you may not think Henry here much of an archdeacon.
Oh, but I don't know. I assure you, my lord, I think it's absolutely not you do it.
For that matter, you may not think much of me as a bishop. Well, anyway, there is one part of our duties, whatever you may think, I can assure you we have taken very seriously. We've always taken a great deal of interest in our parish clergy and their standard of living. It's still the highest in any diocese in the country.
I believe so, Bishop.
Oh, very well. I have no idea.
Well, of course you didn't. Why should you? The fight was over before you arrived, but I can tell you that in our time, old Henry and I have fought some battles, haven't we?
We have, Bishop.
You see that old map of the diocese on the wall behind my desk? The hours Henry and I have studied that. You can point to any parish and you'll find we can tell you all about it. Who the incumbent is, what his income is, how many children he's got, everything, can't we?
Certainly, Bishop.
I can well believe it.
Any parish that you care to point.
I don't doubt it.
Well, go on, point to one.
There's no need, my lord. I believe you.
Do as I say, Newt. Just put your finger on the map. Go on.
Well, anywhere?
Yes, anywhere. No, not right up at the top there.
But you said anywhere.
Anywhere but there. There's nothing up there.
Yes, it's only the name.
Ah, that's not a name, it's a dirty mark.
Yeah, I know the name, my lord. I can make out the word mark.
That is a description. It's near the sea up there.
But there's a word before marsh. I can see the letter A.
Precisely, a marsh. Now stop messing about and point to a parish proper.
Well, there are some other letters, my lord. The first is an S, and the last is a D.
Newt, it is a map, not a crossword.
It looks like stag marsh, my lord. Could it be stag marsh?
Well, it's probably an old-fashioned O. Sod marsh.
Sod marsh?
An ancient expression denoting a very wet marsh. Now, Newt, for the last time.
Oh, stag marsh. It's stag marsh, Lord. Stag marsh.
Newt, there is no parish in this diocese called Stagmarsh, is there, Henry?
Yes.
So you... What's that?
There is a parish called Stagmarsh.
I don't believe it. Let me have a look. Good heavens, how very. But who's in charge? I don't know any vicar of Stagmarsh.
There isn't one.
Ah, I knew there wasn't.
He's a perpetual curate.
A perpetual curate?
Yes, he's been there years.
Has he?
Well, he would have been, my lord, if he's perpetual.
Oh, very good. What's his name, Henry?
Raggett. The Reverend Ernest.
Newt, get the file on this.
Yes, my lord, yes.
Henry, you know, this is frightful. How can I have overlooked him? Do you realize he may very well be the sort of case that the Archbishop means? What's he look like?
No idea. I've never seen him.
You've never... Henry, you are the Archdeacon. You're the bishop's eyes, my eyes, Henry. You are supposed to go to every parish and see every clergyman.
I think I owe you an apology, Bishop.
I think you do.
Mark you, I've tried to see him.
You have? When?
Oh, a couple of years ago, but the road was flooded.
Well, didn't you try again?
No, well, I've kept meaning to try, Bishop.
Yes, my lord.
Thank you, good sir. Dear me, this is worse than I feared. This poor man is living right on the diocesan minimum.
But why has he been to you for help, my lord?
Crime. The old thing. We came across it often in the old days, really.
Oh, we did. So we used to call on them unexpectedly.
Yes, just arrived without warning.
Oh, yes, to take them things.
What sort of things?
Oh, clothes.
Yes, and of course we were always very careful to say that we brought them in jumble sales.
Oh, rather.
And the next time we called, they were often wearing them. It was most moving.
Oh, Jones, that ringmold, is still wearing that coat I took from him.
Is he really? But he's very comfortably off these days.
I know. I wish he'd give it back.
But taking them clothes didn't improve their income,
Well,
my
of
lord.
course it didn't. It was only a temporary relief. But once we caught them off their guard, we could see just how poor they really were. Then we could set about finding money for them. Mark you, it wasn't easy. You remember Phillips of Fawley, Henry?
My word, yes.
Well, what about him, my lord? Well, he was terribly poor, and we didn't know where to turn for money when Henry hit on this brilliant idea. He went up to London to the Air Ministry to enjoy.
Yes. I asked them if they knew the local RAF station didn't have a chaplain.
So what did they say?
They appointed Phillips at a salary of $200 a year.
How extraordinary.
I thought you'd be impressed.
Well, I am, my lord, I am. Especially there isn't an RAF station at all.
What? You sure?
No, son, my lord, it never has been.
Henry, did you know this?
Oh, of course I did, Bishop.
Henry! What have you done?
Got Phillips $200 a year till they find out.
Oh, Henry, really? All the same, what can we do about this poor man at Stagmarsh? I can't possibly admit to the Archbishop that a case like this in my diocese is too humiliating.
Well, the first thing is to visit Dagmar.
I know that, Henry, but when? I mean, the meeting's on Monday.
Why not go now?
Now,
My car's outside. It's a beautiful afternoon.
is it?
Oh, yes, couldn't go, my lord. Please, please, please.
Well, I suppose we might.
Oh, how exciting. Please, may I go to my room, my lord, and find something to take?
All right. We'll all find something to take him and meet at the car intended.
Oh, will you change, my lord?
Change? Change? What for?
Will you put on your gaiters?
Gaiters? No, whatever for?
Well, I thought we would like to see you looking well, looking like his bishop.
My object, Newt, is not to impress this poor man with my own importance. See for myself the wretched state in which he lives so that I may help him. Do you understand?
Of course, my lord, of course. And if I may say so, in the worst of the stars, blessed is he that considereth God.
Oh, thank you.
Not at all, my lord.
Which psalm is that, Henry?
Blessed if I know, Bishop.
What a beautiful afternoon, Newt. Where's the Archdeacon?
Well, he's not here yet, my lord. I'm just putting these things into his car.
What are?
Oh, just two things, Mr. Raggett, that I found that I don't need, my lord. My grey suit, pair of trousers I bought the other day, and I'm sure I shall have a pair, and my winter overcoat.
But you'll need that, won't you?
Oh, no, my lord. No, I had my little Macintosh. I can find it.
Really? Well, you can add that to the list.
What's this?
A shirt. It's a bit patched, so I shan't wear it, but he'll be delighted with it.
Is that all you're taking, my lord?
Well, of course, I can't afford to give away my entire wardrobe.
Here we are, Bishop.
Ah, Henry.
Sorry to be so long. Mrs. Banner was wrapping this parcel up for me.
What's in it, Archdeacon?
Well, a pair of jeans.
A pair of jeans?
Yes, my aunt gave them to me for Christmas. I can't possibly wear them.
I should think not, indeed.
No, they're not tight enough.
Come on now, get in. Let's make a start.
Right, Bishop. All aboard. Contact.
Are you sure you know the way, Henry?
Yes, Bishop, I can assure you nothing will prevent me getting there this time.
How are we getting on, Henry?
Nearly there, Bishop. Down this hill and round the corner was where the road was flooded last time.
Well, it won't be flooded in this weather.
Oh, look, my lord, look, I can see the sea.
Well, you can't have a paddle this time, Newt. Put your foot down, Henry, or we shall never get back to summer.
Right, Bishop, I'll show you what this old bus can do.
Archdeacon, don't go so far.
Oh, don't worry, Newt. I know what I'm doing. Isn't she going well, Bishop?
She certainly is, Henry.
Oh, look, my lord, there's a notice.
What did it say?
Beware something or other of the flooding.
Where? What? Flooding?
Well, I couldn't read it. The Archdeacon was going too fast, but it began with a T.
Did you hear that, Henry? A notice about the flooding.
Probably left over from the winter.
Oh, dear.
Bishop, it won't be flooded at this time of the year.
Couldn't you slow down all the same, Archdeacon?
Don't worry, it'll be all right. It's just round this corner. See, it's flooded. Look.
Oh, Henry! Henry!
Oh,
Stop the car, Henry.
I can't,
So
Bishop.
we're going into the water.
Steady up, steady.
Oh, dear. My lord? Yes, look. I think that word must have been tidal, don't you? You know, beware of tidal flooding.
Hello there.
Oh, look. The gentleman over there on the bank, my lord. I think he's an agriculturalist.
Oh, yes, Henry. Look, you want any help? Well, yes, please, my man. Come on, Henry. We'll have to wade ashore.
Well, shan't we get wet, my lord?
No wetter than we are already. Come on.
Oh.
Hey, didn't you never read the notice? This here road floods at high tide, you know.
So we've gathered.
But what about my car?
Oh, don't you worry. I'll get some of those pass and strawberry pickers from the vicarage to push that out when the tide's gone down.
The vicarage, Jim, is it far from here?
Oh, that's up the line. If you come up the farm, my missus will find you some dry clothes.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yes, thank you so very much.
Very kind of you.
Oh, that's all right. We're used to people being too daft to read what's put in front of them. Well, here we are, my lord. Stag Marsh Vicarage. Oh, look, strawberry pickers apply within. Well, anyway, we've arrived.
Thank goodness for that. I'm exhausted.
So am I, Bishop. And when I think of my car...
Never mind about your car. Think about my rheumatism. I shan't be able to move tomorrow.
Oh, come, my lord, you weren't in those wet things for long, and it was very kind of that big farm to lend us those friends.
Oh, stop being so cheerful. Fancy me going to see one of my clergy dressed like this. Me, a bishop.
Oh, I don't know, Bishop. I think those dungarees rather...
Oh, yes, my lord, yes. The blue brings out the colour of your eyes. And you did say you wanted to be informal.
Well, there are degrees of informality. Anyway, don't waste time. Bring them
Ah, yes, my lord, yes. You wouldn't bother leave it till another time.
What other time? I'm seeing the Archbishop on Monday. Besides, that farmer said this is the only house in the district with a telephone. And may I remind you that until we can get hold of a taxi, we've no means of getting home.
It must be nearly supper time.
Yes. Hurry up, ring them.
Yes, my lord, yes. Hey, my lord, what do we do if he asks us to stay for supper?
Well, refuse, of course.
Won't that look rather rude?
Oh, really, you've no imagination. I suppose you'd be content to sit down and eat the poor man out of house and home.
Oh, no, of course not, Lord, but he doesn't.
We must say that we have a previous engagement, that we are out to dinner with,
An old lady.
We're out to dinner with an old lady, and we can't possibly put her off or she'd be upset. Now, do you understand that, Lord?
Yes. So what happens if he asks us to have a late tea?
Tea. No, it's expensive. Accept nothing.
Nothing? Not even a glass of water? I'm very thirsty.
Oh, well, of course you can have a glass of water, Newt. But that is the only thing that you are to have. We must remember that when a man is as poor as this, every new penny counts. Oh. Here he comes now. Good evening. Oh, good evening. Right, come in, will you? Oh, thank you. Wipe your feet. Oh, yes. Wipe your feet, Newt.
Ah, yes, my lord, yes. Wipe your feet, Archdeacon.
Right.
Now, come into the study, will you? Yes, of course. Just stand there, will you? Drag it. I think perhaps that I should explain. Just a moment, I'm busy. Right. Have you got your card? Card? Well, no, not really. What about you?
Me? No.
And you?
Oh,
I shall have to have them, you know. I beg your pardon. Law's the law. The hut back with running water. I pay the standard rate. You get an hour for lunch and no women in the field. Mr. Raggett, I'm afraid that there has been some mistake. Mistake? Now, do you want a job strawberry picking or not?
Strawberry picking?
That's what you're here for, isn't it? Really, do I look like a strawberry picker? Well, since you ask me, yes. Oh, yes!
The clothes, Bishop.
What? Oh, yes, of course. These clothes, a strawberry picker. It is not as funny as that, Newt.
I'm so sorry, Lord, I'm sorry. Yes.
Now, my dear sir, perhaps it will clarify the situation if I introduce myself. I am Dr. Custis Heaver, the Bishop of Rhodes, and this gentleman is the Venerable Henry Blunt, my Archdeacon, and that is my chaplain. Goodness gracious, I'm so sorry. How do you do, my lord? Welcome to Stagmont. Do sit down. But why didn't you tell me you were coming? That I could have prepared.
True, that's just what we wanted to avoid, you see, because we thought...
No. My chaplain means that it was unavoidable, impossible. Well, anyway, we're here. But forgive me asking, why are you dressed like that? Oh, well, we did have a little accident on the way.
The tide was in.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Very kind farmer, let us be thinking.
Oh, a big farmer, was it?
Oh, how clever of you to guess.
Oh, not really. Do you mind if I open a window? I must say I think it's extremely good of you to come all the way out here to see me. Not at all, we were just talking about you and wondering how you are managing, gentlemen. Oh, I'll rub along, my lord. Of course, my stipend here is too good. I expect you to know that.
Well, that's just it. You see, the Archbishop Grove wanted to know if we got any case of the party, and the Bishop...
No! The Archbishop, naturally concerned about us all. Did you say hardship? Well, naturally we don't like to feel... I'm not in any hardship, I can assure you. You're not? Oh, no. I grow vegetables and fruit on my clean land, which I'm able to sell. The soil is very good here, most enterprising, very commendable. Of course, we will do everything in our power to help raise the stipend.
But my lord, the Archbishop...
Oh, yes. By the way, we brought you a few things. They're a bit damp.
For the jumble ale.
For the jumble ale, naturally.
some things we were given. Yeah, you are. We shouldn't like to think that they were very thoughtful.
Well, then that's very good of you. This overcoat looks too good to come for sale. Wouldn't mind having this myself.
Well, I'm sure it would take out plenty of material in the season.
It looks as though it would fit you. Why don't you have it?
No. I couldn't possibly wear it.
Why, too proud to wear other people's clothes, are you?
Yes. No, I mean, it's for the jumper. Louis, please, give it to the jumper.
Oh, very well, if you insist.
Did you ring?
Now, Barker, put these things into the jumper, will you?
Very.
You'd better boil them.
Boil them?
You can't be too careful. Do you want something else, Barker?
The Dorchester Hotel is on the telephone, sir. Can they have another lot of straw?
Out of the question.
They are prepared to double price.
Tell them next week at the earliest. All this lot is to go to the Ritz in Paris.
Very.
Barker, don't forget those clothes.
No, yes, give him a hand. Yes, that's it. Who was that?
No, only my butler.
Your butler?
Do you have private means?
Goodness, no, I wish I did. But as I tell you, the soil here is very good, and I do rather well off by a few acres.
Then you aren't poor.
Poor? Well, nobody's rich today, are they? Not with this crippling surtax.
Are you seriously asking us to believe that you make enough from your vegetables to keep a butler and pay surtax?
It almost makes you believe in miracles, doesn't it? I had the soil analyzed once. It's a bit of a freak, an alluvial deposit or something like that.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Barker, what is it now?
The other car on the line, sir.
I'm not to be interrupted, Barker. The bishop doesn't come out here often.
He's bringing from Sardinia, sir. Could you let him have a dozen punnies? He's having a party.
Oh, well, I suppose so. Give him some of Elizabeth Taylor's.
What shall I tell Miss Taylor when she rings, sir?
Tell her the crop is light this year.
Very good, sir. Oh, sir.
What is it now?
Well, sir, it's Saturday night. Which wine shall I bring up for early service?
What did we give them last week?
The Chambertin 59.
Well, we'd better try them on a claret this week. Get up a bottle of the Margot.
The 60, sir?
No, the 61. Better year.
Very good, sir.
Right. Put all the clothes in the laundry room, my lord.
Oh, by the way, my lord, you'll stay to dinner.
Oh, well, yes, that's very good of you, isn't it, Henry?
Yes, I had a very small one.
My lord. I'm sure that we should be delighted to dine with you. But unfortunately, we have a previous engagement to dine with a dear old lady. Don't we, my lord?
You have? Oh, what a shame. You aren't missing much. What is there for dinner tonight, Barker?
Smoked salmon, potted duck, and strawberries and cream.
Well, you see, you're not missing anything. It's all cold. Oh, Barker, you'd better go out and get the car and run it to Lordship home.
Very good, sir. Which one?
The rolls, of course. You've got time for a glass of something, my lord, before you go?
Oh, certainly. Hey, Henry.
Who's to stop us, Bishop?
Good. Now, what will you have?
3 glasses of water, please.
Well, here we are, Henry, home at last.
Shall I go and get the supper, my lord?
Supper, scrambled eggs and cocoa. When I think of that dinner you did us out of.
What is it, Henry? Oh, there you are, Barker. Off you go, Luke. Yes.
Shall I put this basket down here, my lord?
Oh, yes, thank you. Now, are you off home, Barker?
Yes, my lord.
Well, Henry, have you got anything?
What? Oh, yes, Bishop. Here.
Thank you. Here you are, Barker. Just a little something for yourself.
Oh, thank you, my lord. That's very kind. Oh.
Something the matter?
No, my lord. Well, that is...
Isn't it enough?
It's rather too much, my lord. I think you'd better have it back. No, thank you. Good evening, my lord.
Too much? What does it mean? It was only a 10-shilling piece.
No, it's not, Bishop.
What is it, then?
A medal. It says on it, for the best sow in the show.
Really, this afternoon has been, without exception, the most ghastly, the most... Oh, come along, Henry. Let's go and have a drink.
A drink, Bishop?
Yes, a cup of cocoa. Well, here we are, my lord. Now, don't get disappointed, Archdeacon. I've got these eggs in this bowl. I'm heating them up, and before you know what's happened, they'll be... Yeah.
Really, Newt, what have you done?
Well, I dropped the eggs, my lord. I tripped over that part.
Well, I can see that. You better go and get some more.
Well, I can't, my lord. These are the last.
What?
You mean...
I'm afraid so, yes.
Oh, I had such a small lunch.
Oh, really, this is too much. Not only do you, by singular ineptitude, deprive us of a dinner,
And what a dinner.
but you then manage by your clumsiness.
But it's not my fault. Oh, why should I take the blame? It's a stupid place full of ours. What's in it anyway?
Yes, what's in it?
I've no idea. Our things, I suppose.
What things?
We haven't got any things. He boiled my overcoat.
Well, I don't know. Let's look at what's in it, Henry?
Oh, Bishop, look at...
Is that a bottle of champagne?
It is. And look, there's a whole side of smoked salmon.
Oh, look at this, my lord.
A beautiful bowl of potted duck.
And that's not all. Do you see what I see, Bishop?
I think so, Henry.
Oh, my lord, 3 punnets of shortbread.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Bishop?
Yes, Henry. Blessed is he that considereth the poor.
In that episode of All Gas and Gaiters, the parts were played as follows. The Archdeacon, Robertson Hare, the Bishop, William Mervyn, the Bishop's Chaplain, Derek Nimmo, the Perpetual Curative Stagmarsh, James Hayter, the Butler, John Gabriel, the Farmer, Peter Tuddenham. The Bishop Gets a Letter was written for television and adapted for radio by Pauline Devaney and Edwin App.